guy we had high on the board, we liked him as a football player. Obviously very productive, fast, really has good football instincts, all the things you kind of want in a football player. So we're, seeing where he was and having an opportunity to get him, we thought that was a good thing and like where we're at with that.
How do you balance his injury history with the production that he's had over the last couple of years?
Oh, I don't. I look at the tape that I see. I let the doctors handle all the medical stuff. My job is to grade the tape as a football player and what I think and how he helps our defense. And he brings some speed to our defense. He brings some physicality to our defense and ability to cover guys. And so that's what I look at.
What most stood out about him on the tape you watched?
Speed. He can really go. And he is a quick trigger guy, which I think, you like that as a linebacker. He sees and diagnoses things fairly quickly and allows his speed, to really show up in games.
Teryl, obviously tested in the 40 really fast. That speed is evident on tape too.
Yes, I think, there's always, when you look at it, the way guys you watch, sometimes you go, boy, I don't know, I didn't know he was that fast. Whether you're running 40 or the combine or whatever they do, but when you watch his tape, you go, boy, that guy's fast, and he time fast. So that's always a good thing that a guy that plays to his feet.
How do you see him fitting in with next to Patrick Queen?
Well, right now we just want to get him in here and kind of get him up to speed to what we do. Where he fits and how he fits, that'll be determined by him once he gets in here and learns what he does, and we'll see how he does and how fast he is able to, earn a spot.
Teryl, you mentioned the quick twitch and the speed. Is that what led to those interceptions? You also have a good knack for the football as well.
I think it's a little bit of all of that. I think when you watch guys that they get around the ball quite a bit, they're usually good key react guys. They see things and they trust what they see and they go fast. And I think you see that in his play.
What does he bring to the position from a mentality standpoint? I know that's important to you guys with linebackers, and it seems like he had good reviews from that in his time at NC State.
Yeah, he's he's one of the guys that he loves football. I think that's one of the characteristics we look for in those guys because it's a tough game. Excuse me, and him being the way he likes football, the way he is a good leader on his team. All those things are attractive, and so I think he can bring that to us as well.
Teryl, do you think those attributes will start out well in special teams? Like that's a place where you can make an impact, right?
Absolutely. I think any young guy that comes in, that's where the first place you want them to, make their bones, so to speak, is being available and active in special teams until you earn a spot as a starter.
Two more questions here about how he dovetails with Patrick. I know Patrick, one of the things you liked about him was his blitz ability. Does he allow then that coverage ability in the middle of the field so you can free up Patrick and the plays are there together?
I think, his, again, not talking about how he pairs with Patrick, but just I think his ability to run and play in space is really attractive. And, we know what PQ can do. And so we'll see what he can do. If he can bring the things that he's showing on college tape to us, I think it'll be a bonus for us because we'll have a guy that, and he also shows that he can blitz, but he shows, he can cover, he can blitz, he can do a lot of different things, and I think that's always valuable when you have a guy that can do both.
Yeah, he's got
Last
a
one.
pretty unique body style. He's like 6'4", but kind of skinny. He runs real fast. Like, does that make it harder to see how he might fit in your defense, asking maybe to do different things, or do you like maybe, hey, this is a guy that's doing things nobody else can do? That's what we like.
Yeah, what I looked at is how he played on tape. I didn't put it together with, maybe he's a little bit taller, maybe he's, this and that, and they picked that way. I looked at what he had on tape.